Good morning, and welcome to 16U Gales round robin game number 2. They'll be taking on Junior Ducks at Anaheim. Gorman currently 1-0 over the weekend. This is their second game. Quick look at where things are as of really early this morning. Gorman with a 3-0 win yesterday prior to some turkey. Currently they are sitting in third place. LA Kings, both teams had games last night, second game, so they are leading with one team has, Kings 1 has 2 wins. Junior Kings A2 with a win and a tie. So the only reason they're above right now is because the extra game they played yesterday. About 45 seconds left for a kickoff. Game 2. We'll have another game this evening at 6:30 p.m. against the Junior Kings. That game will be broadcast here, as will the Utah Dogs game tomorrow, 11 a.m. From there, we'll see how things go. Only 4 teams will be moving on to semifinals. There will not be any consolation games. So of the 9 teams playing in the 16UAA division this weekend, 5 will be done tomorrow afternoon. All right, getting ready for the starting lineups. Let's see if we get it right this time. All right, getting ready to kick this one off. Gorman wearing white. Ducks in their dark teal and black.
Today's matchup, your Anaheim Jr versus your Bishop Gorman. Starting for your Junior Ducks, number 91, Carter Brown. Number 48, Lincoln Debris. Number 33, Grayson Otto. Number 20, Luke Rodriguez. Number 3, Lucas Webber.
Ducks starting their lineups a little delayed.
And starting for your Bishop Gorman,
Number 6, Jeffrey Baldy. Number 13, Braven Hodson.
Number 56, William Larison.
Number 56, William Larison.
Number 77, Lucas Nervegna.
77, Lucas Nervegna.
Number 12, William Parsons.
And number 12, William Parsons.
And starting in net for your Bishop Gorman, number 27, Kobe P.
And Kobe P in net. All right. All right, Nervegna in for the puck drop. Ducks win it back to their zone, go for a regroup, chip it up the wall, and bring it into the zone. Baldy there to stuff that one. Nervegna sends it out to Parsons. Gets tied up. Ducks walk it in. And Gales get the clear through the neutral zone. Pass chipped, picked up by Nervegna now. Regroup back to Baldy. Glove down, and that's going to be an offsides. Fresh legs for Gorman here. Tritton, Bowinkle, Jennings, Rubino, and Martin. Jennings in for the face-off. No clear winner, still loose at the ref's feet. And Ducks pick that one up. Almost picked off by Bowinkle. Ducks make it in the zone. Jennings able to pick that up at the goal line. Sends it airborne. Glove down by Tritton. Tritton keeps possession. Poke checked off his stick, and they're going to call that offsides. Face-off coming back into the neutral zone. Creel, Loudon, Folks, Posner, and Larison. Ducks win the face-off. Send it up on the right side. They got some room through the neutral zone. Creel on him. Dislodges the puck. Ducks recover, send it around the boards. Larison sends it across, off a body, it's loose. Ducks recover and send it in again. Posner sends it around. Larison out to Creel. Creel out to Folks, gets tied up, going through the neutral zone. And they lob it in. That's going to be an icing. Kalea, Davis, Scroggum, Baldy, and Martin. In for the face-off, Davis. Gales pick it up, send it out to the wall. Ducks recover, kept in place by Baldy. Baldy again at the blue line, able to keep it in the zone. Davis picks that one up at the red line. Ducks able to pick that one off and send it around. Scroggum out to Baldy. Baldy chips it up to Davis. Davis' shot goes left of the net. Comes out the other side. Ducks going to recover. Couldn't get the clear. Still in play. And actually they're going to say that was cleared. And an offsides. 12:54 remaining in the first period. Zeros across the board. Shots, points. Nervegna in for the face-off. Ducks win it back into the zone. Parsons on the forecheck. Ducks have it in their corner. Send it across. Across the pass is going to get picked up by Hodson. Ducks recover and send it in. Kobe brushes that one aside. And the wall. Hodson couldn't get there in time. Nervegna looking for a lane down the right side of the ice. Sends it in. And the boys get down to work. Rubino keeps that in play with his legs. Ducks reverse it back the other direction. Lobbing pass through the center. And that's going to be an icing. They're going to come on back. Tritton, Jennings, Vowinkle, Larison, and Martin. Face off in the Ducks defensive zone. 12:04 remaining in the first. Shots on goal. 2 now for Anaheim. Jennings in for the puck drop. And they're going to brush off the Ducks. Number 20 is going to come in for it. And we'll take another beat. Ducks pick that one up. Tritton is able to scoop it up. Huge hit by Bullwinkle. Ducks bring it back 3-2 the other direction. Poke check by Larison. Ducks keep it in the zone. Martin ties him up. Jennings sends it across to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle's pass picked up on its way to Tritton. Chipped up to Tritton. Jennings with a hit, and that is going to be an icing. And it's going to come on back into the Duck zone. Jennings still in for the puck drop. And they're going to stop the face-off here. Feel like Bullwinkle's maybe encroaching a little too much. Gales went it back to Baldy. Baldy shot deflected out front by Jennings, wide of the net. Jennings working down low in the corner. Shot sent it out into the corner by the goalie. Bullwinkle has the puck stripped, and the Ducks chipped off the glass. Baldy keeps it in play, makes his way through the neutral zone, and Rubino and Tritton working down along the wall. Rubino sends it up. Ducks fan on it. Bullwinkle chips it around. That's going to be an icing. It's about a foot shy of the line. .57 remaining in the first period. Score is still 0. Shots on goal 1-2 in favor of Anaheim. Folks in for the faceoff. It's got Rubino, Creel, Larison, and Martin. Gales win that. Martin brings it around the net. Crossing pass gets intercepted and deflected wide. Posner. Sorry, Posner, not Larison. Timmy brings it in. Shot gets stuffed. Creel comes in to say hello. Crossing pass out to Martin. Martin sends it in. Glove save. .34. Folks in for the face-off. And gets brushed aside. Creel's going to come in for this one. Gorman kind of comes away with the win on that faceoff. Creel feeds it up. Loudon on the rush. Ducks able to clear the zone. They're going to say that's offsides. And we're going to have some fresh legs come on for your forward and defensive crew. Davis, Kalea, Scroggum, Larison, and Rubino face off in the neutral zone. 10-19 remaining in the first. Davison for the puck drop. Ducks win it back to their wall. Gales regroup back in the neutral zone. Out to Rubino. Davis tips it in. Makes the zone. Through the slot. Scroggum wasn't quite ready for that. Bouncing puck looks out front. Kalea out to press on that one. Sends it around to Scroggum. Davis comes in to support. Throws in a hit just out of reach. Comes up to Larison along the wall. Sends it around. Davis comes in to pick that one up. Sends it over to Kalea. Kalea's got Scroggum through the slot. And couldn't connect. Kalea back to the point with Larison. Larison lobs it down. Just out of reach of Davis. Scroggum Davis working one Duck. And pass comes out by the Ducks out to Larison. Larison's able to recover and send that one in as the Gorman Gales go in for a change. Kalea stays out there with Larison and Rubino. Hit, no penalty there. As Kalea's taken down. Nervegna dances around, cycles back, out to Parsons. Parsons down to Rubino. Rubino shot. Goes wide of the net. Ducks pick up The loose puck, and they set it down. That is going to be an icing. Nervegna, Parsons, Hodson. Puck comes out to Baldy. Baldy couldn't field that one. Regroup back to Martin. Fed out, and that's going to be an icing as well. Just out of reach of Parsons, or sorry, Hodson. 8:44 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal 4-2 in favor of Gorman. Still a 0 game. Nervegna in for the puck drop. Ducks win it back to their blue line. Shot tipped out front. Doesn't make its way to Kobe. Nervegna drops it back, recovers. Couldn't clear the zone. Eventually does. Chipped up out of reach of Parsons. Off the boards, comes out. Baldy feeds it up. Parsons trying to backhand that one in. Martin makes it, shot. And that puck, I believe, is doing a test against that player's cup. He's going to feel that later. Tipped in, kept in by Baldy. Baldy sends it. Goalie brushes that one aside. Player left it behind. Parsons there says, I'll take that. Sends it back out to the blue line. Martin shot. Tipped out front. Looks like it hit Jennings. He's going to feel that one tomorrow. And it comes out to Martin. Martin feeds it up. And Gorman, that's going to be offsides. Jennings, Tritton, Bullwinkle, Posner, and Rubino in for the shift here. .7:43 remaining in the first. Gorman wins that one. Rubino shoots it off the dome of Jennings. And comes back the other way by the Ducks. Ducks take a hit as they try to get it in the zone. Rubino picks that one up, sends it through. Jennings and Tritton working at the red line. Rubino picks it up at the hash marks, back behind the net. Rubino walks it through, poke checks it in. Ducks have it in their zone along the hash marks, kept in play. Ducks eventually get the clear here and send it in. Wide of the net, Kobe ushers that one into the corner. Off the glass and almost the ref's face. Rubino sends it across, no one there. Bullwinkle is at his feet. Wowden comes in and introduces himself. A little hit through the neutral zone. Posner pressed. Rubino sends it around the boards. Out to Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle goes for a reverse check. Jennings leaves it for Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle has it out front. Backhand shot. Loose out front. Gets sent off to the side. Comes out to Bullwinkle on the wall. Out to Jennings. Bullwinkle in the slot. Comes up to the blue line. It's going to get poke checked before Baldy can get to it. Larison is in there. Kicks it out to the side. Shot deflected wide by the Ducks. Loose out front. Tied up by Larison. Great play there. And Wowden on the rush the other way. 3-on-1. Sends it across. Shot. Bullwinkle blocked by the defenseman. Still in play. Nope. Out of play. Great sequence by Larison, tying up that shot and bringing it out the other direction with Bullwinkle, Baldy, Larison, Folks, Creel, and Bowden. Folks in for the puck drop. And they're going to wave off the Ducks. 5:55 remaining in the first period. Gales win that one back to the blue line. Larison keeps it in. Out to Baldy. Just over the stick of Wowden. Timmy recovers. Chips it off the wall. Larison shot. Get kicked out. Back behind the net. Wowden cycles back with Baldy. Back out to Wowden at the blue line. Baldy along the wall. Crossing past to Larison. Gets picked up by the Ducks. Baldy sends it across off the body. Creel takes a hit. And that's going to be a penalty on the Ducks as Kobe heads to the bench, and the goalie's going to field that one to stop it. 5:14, and Gorman's going to go on the power play. See who we have out here for this one. Martin, Rubino, Nervegna, Jennings, Parsons. 5:14 remaining in the first. Shots on goal, 6-2 in favor of Gorman as they go on the power play. Jennings in for the faceoff, wins it back to Rubino at the blue line. Out to Martin. Out to Martin again. Martin pressed, sends it down low. Sent around the boards. Out of reach of Rubino. That's going to be an icing. Well, it's 4:54-53. Actually remaining in the period. 1:40 in the power play. Fresh defense, Larison and Baldy in now at the blue line. Jennings in for the puck drop. Gales win it. Ducks press it off at the blue line, and it's a race the other direction. They chip it through. Larison able to recover. Pass out to Nervegna. Out to Parsons. Parsons brings it down the right side. Reverses. Sends back to Larison at the blue line. Jennings out to Parsons. Couldn't get the shot off. Out to Nervegna. Jennings back behind the net. Needs support there as it comes out in favor of the Ducks. Ducks sent around the boards. Kept in play by Baldy. And it leaves the zone. One Duck player down deep. Off the post. Comes out to Jennings. Able to pick that one up and slow it down here. 48 seconds left in the power play. Jennings walks it across. Sends it down into the corner. Rubino in now for Baldy at the blue line. Jennings gets tied up. Out to Nervegna now. 30 seconds left. Back up to Larison. Shot tipped. Loose out front. And comes out the other side. Parsons feeds back to Larison. Out to Rubino. Shot. Tipped. Goes wide. Tipped by Jennings. Trying to send it through the slot. It's got Larison out front. Rushing. Shot. Deflected off a stick and goes wide. Rubino now brings it across. Davis comes in. 7 seconds left in the power play. Ducks pick that one off and chip it off the glass. We are back to 5-on-5. That will be an icing. Gales had two players there in the slot near the end of there. Ducks fortunate they were able to pick that one up. Penalty box door open. Ducks can't close doors. Kalea, Davis, Scroggum, Martin. Scroggum shot right off the face-off. Comes out to Posner, shot, loose out front, comes out the other side. Kalea working there. Davis comes in to support. Davis has it. Takes a hit. Puck comes out the other side, out to Posner. Posner, shot, off the body. Davis picks it up behind the goal, reverses, sends it through, shot. Save, Ducks. Davis reversed it back, sent across out into the wall. Davis is going to come in there first and get it. Kalea brings it around, feeds back to the blue line. Posner, shot, tipped out front, comes out to Kalea. Comes out to Posner, gets pressed. Scroggum out to Posner, shot, tipped by Davis, goes wide, picked up by Kalea. Back out, long shift. Boys should get one here, except goalie was there, seeing through the screen. Great sequence for Gorman. About a minute and a half there. Pinned back in their zone. Bullwinkle, Jennings, Tritton. Larison and Baldy. Ducks win that one, bring it out the other side through the neutral zone. Baldy sends it back around. Ducks close that one off, send it through the front. It's going to come out to Wowden, or Vowinkle, sorry. Out to Tritton. Tritton gets tied up, couldn't get the dump. Jennings is going to reload back at the defense group. Out to Larison. Stretch pass, chipped in by Vowinkle. Goalie comes out to field that one. Sends it around the boards. And Ducks get through, almost get a breakaway opportunity. Baldy with the poke check. Tritton helps clear that through. Ducks pick it up, no icing. Davis comes in, got tied up, couldn't keep it in play. Tritton tries poking that one in. And it goes into the Ducks bench. .106 remaining in the first period. Shots on goal 12-3 in favor of Gorman, Davis, Calais, Scroggum. Fresh off a shift earlier. Rubino and Posner at center ice. Davis in for the puck drop. Gales bring it in the zone. Scroggum tied up. Sorry, Calais. Davis picks that one up. Send it down into the corner. Picked up by Davis. Shot. Loops out front. Comes out the other side. Fed back to Davis by Calais. Ducks get the clear. Come back the other direction. Rubino says no. Ducks make it into the neutral zone. Gales trying to dig it out. 31 seconds left. Goes under the skate of Davis. Rubino chips it up. Not cleared. Comes out to Davis, and that's going to be an offsides on the Ducks. 16.8 seconds remaining in the first. Still a 0-0 game. Gales out shooting their opponent. Folks in for the puck drops. Got Creel, Loudon, Baldy, and Martin with them. Baldy sends it back up, strong side. Gets it around the Duck. Creel sends it out. Loudon in hot pursuit. Able to get to that one. He's got Creel with him. Just out of reach. Great sequence as the defenseman for Anaheim lost an edge. And Loudon found Creel on the rush. 56 seconds for intermission here. Other games happening right now for 16UAA. The Valley Thunder are playing the Kings #1 team. This is a 0-0 game, just kicked off over on the South Rink. And yesterday, the Kings, an 8-1 team, came away over the Utah Grizz with a 4-1 win. The Kings 2 team beat OCHC 8-3. And the Valley Thunder defeating the Ducks 2 team with a 3-2 win. And of course, yours truly, Gorman 16UAA with a 3-0 win yesterday over Hockey Club Fairbanks. Getting ready to kick off the second. 15 minutes on the board. Folks, Loudon, Creel, Martin, and Baldy. And to kick this one off, Kobe P. in net. Folks in for the face-off. Ducks win it back to their defenseman. And a great sequence come through the zone. Shot goes up and over the net, out to the wall. Loudon presses, able to get some separation there. And he brings it across, enters the zone. Duck player lost his stick, the defenseman. And that's going to be interference. Well, let's see. They blew the whistle with Baldy. Yep, that's going to be high stick. Folks, what it looks like, what it sounds like anyways. The defenseman. Let's see what happens here. Refs are over at the Gorman bench trying to find out what we're doing. All right, looks like Folks is going to head to the bench. 2 minutes on the clock, 14:32 remaining in the second. We'll see what they call here. It sounds like it might be a high stick as Gorman goes on the PK. Over at the faceoff, Nervegna brushed off for the delay on the Gorman side of things. Comes out in favor of the Ducks. Send it out high slot. High stick is the call out of the blue line. Crossing pass. Set down low. Larison and Posner as your defenseman for the PK here. 1:42 remaining. Ducks have it at the faceoff dot. Bring it down, back behind the net. Crossing pass sent out along the boards. Reverse back the other direction. Larison gets in there. Shot goes up and over the net, and they're going to say that was in the netting. Stoppage of play there. Bosner and Larison hanging in there for defense. Creel and Tritton. The cash crew coming in for your forward set. Tritton in for the faceoff, wins it back to Larison. Larison sends it out. Didn't get enough on that. Gets picked up in the corner. Drop it back to the blue line, down to the wall. Back behind the net, through the slot, tipped out by Tritton. Waved off as the icing.
Let's go, Vegas!
Rubino comes in for Posner. Tritton picks that one up, backhands it in, and goes on the forecheck. And Martin in now for Larison. Creel forces them to dump that in early. Martin working solo back behind that, tried stuffing that short side. Kobe with a save, and Martin's got some room for it, so he's going to bring it up. Try a crossing pass there with Tritton. It's loose out front. Martin shot. Goal! And Martin with a shorthanded goal. To make it a 1-0 game. .47 remaining in the second period. Gale still on the PK. Davis, Kalea, Posner, and Baldy chipped up, out. Posner sends it out to Davis. Davis brings it across, lobs it in on net. Goalie has to quickly recover as Davis comes in to say, how you do. Shorthanded goal for Gorman. 4 seconds remaining on the PK. Face-off in the Ducks defensive zone. Davis in for the face-off. Got Kalea posted out front. Ducks win that into their corner and bring it around the other side. Baldy sends it back in. Gorman back to full strength. And that's going to get lobbed up and out of play for a stoppage. Shots on goal, 13-3 in favor of Gorman. All right, we're going to bring this one back. Looks like we had a line change. Tritton Jennings and Vowinkle, Posner and Baldy. Baldy sends it out to Posner. Posner walks it across, sends it in. Going to come in cleanly. Jennings took a hit well behind the puck. No call. Fed back to Baldy. Shot off a body or off the blocker. Comes back out to Vowinkle. And it's a rush the other direction. Posner's going to be the first man there. Gets tied up. Ducks send it across through the slot. Fed out wide. And comes back behind the goal line. Ducks pick that one up in the corner. Out to the blue line, down to the wall. Jennings says hello as well with a hit. Comes out to the feet of Baldy. Baldy lobs it up in the air. On the rush is Vowinkle out in front of the net. Contact with the goalie. No calls. Loose up front. Jennings shot short side. Still in play. In comes Larson. Has to regroup in the zone. Out to Hodson. Hodson sends it in. Parsons. Player missing a stick in the Duck zone. Larson sends it in, sends it back down low, and Jennings is going to get there. Gorman keeping it pinned in the zone, trying to send it back to the blue line. Gorman's going to regroup. Second period, long change for the Ducks as Martin wires it back in. It's on net. Couldn't field that one. Loose up front. Nervegna's shot goes wide after making contact with the goalie, and that's going to be an icing. All right, 10:44 remaining in the second period. Gales up 1-0, the shorthanded goal from Tyler Martin. Nervegna in for the faceoff, wins it back to Parsons. Martin keeps it in play, feeds it back to Nervegna, chips it around the boards, and Hodson works in the corner with Nervegna. Back to the point. And Martin winds up, shot, loops out front, deflected and sent wide by the goalie. Puck comes out to Martin at the blue line, shot off the skate of Nervegna. He tried jumping out of the way, and Ducks recover and bring it back the other direction. And that's going to be a very offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. Folks, Loudon, Creel. Posner and Rubino. Gales win it back to Rubino, chips it up along the wall to Folks. Folks couldn't get the clear there. Creel does. It's gloved down by the Ducks. They recover back to their lone defenseman. Ducks make the zone. Rubino working along the boards. Rubino sends it across. Creel couldn't field that one. Loudon's on him. He doesn't know it. He will soon. Creel comes in. And the Ducks bring it back the other direction because they can't clear their zone. Ducks pick that up under the stick of Rubino. As he sends it out to Folks, center ice. Chipped across off the boards. Timmy intercepts that one, shot. Loose, and the goalie able to grab that one out of the air. 9:13 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal now, 16-3. Favor of Gorman. Davison for the faceoffs. Kalea, Scroggum, Baldy, and Larson. Davis wins it back to the wall. Davis feeds out to Scroggum, comes out to Larson. Larson sends it back to Davis along the wall. Davis sends it around. Scroggum back behind the net. Kalea comes in to support. And the Ducks bring it down the strong side. Davis comes in to bring it around, and it gets around Baldy. 2-on-1 the other direction. Baldy ties it up. Davis comes in to support, picks it up. Davis chips it up, kick back into play. Davis picks it up again, gets tied up. Ducks reverse it. Larison poke checks it forward. And Ducks get into the Gales' defensive zone. Chipped off the boards, out of reach of Baldy. Kalea ties him up. Baldy sends it out to Scroggum, makes the line. Davis goes in for a change. Jennings in. Scroggum lost control, trying to feed to the point. Scroggum feeds it out to Kalea. Kalea brings it around the net. Reverses it. Back to Baldy. Baldy pitches up. In comes Kalea. Almost got a shot off. Gets tied up at the crease. Voinkel at the point. Crossing pass by Baldy's gets picked up. Larison's going to get there first. Gets tied up on the exit. Loose out front. And Gorman picks it up in the slot. Lobs it up in the air. Still in play. Bouncing puck. And that's going to be an offsides on Gorman. Puck's going to come on back to the right. 7:32 remaining in the second period. Shots on goal, 16-4. Tritton, Bullwinkle, Jennings, Rubino, and Martin. Gales leading 1-0 with a shorthanded goal from Tyler Martin earlier in the second period. Jennings wins it back to Martin, sends it around the boards out to Tritton. Couldn't field it and sent back the other direction. Martin's going to walk it up. Sends it out to Voinkel. He's got Tritton on the rush. Shot. Blocker save. Goes out wide. Center of the board. Out of reach of Voinkel. Rubino is the defenseman on that side. Pitches that one off. Jennings there to support. Out in front of the net. Sends it out to Tritton. Tritton sends it across. Hits Rubino. Rubino couldn't field that one. That's going to be an offside. .654 remaining in the second. Face off in the neutral zone. Hodson, Nervigna, Parsons, Posner, and Larison. Nervigna in for the face-off. Gales win it. Bring it too far back into their zone. It's a foot race. Larison's able to get there first. Ducks come in and pick it off. And we have a penalty now. Looks like Posner may be heading to the box. I believe roughing will be the call. Cross-check is the official. 2 minutes on the board for the PK. Martin, Larison, Folks, and Rowden in for the PK. Back in the Gales' defensive zone. Folks in for the puck drop. Gales win it back into their corner. Sent around the boards by Martin. Gets to clear. And that's going to be an icing.
Time of the penalty, 6:42 remaining in the second period.
1:53 remaining in the PK. And they're going to blow that one dead. They're going to push back Martin and the accompanying Duck. Gales win that back to Martin. Martin sends it out the other side. That will also be an icing. That killed off about 17 seconds. So another dozen or so of those and we'll be all clear. 6:24 remaining in the second. Gorman outscoring their opponent 4-1 so far. Folks in for the face-off. Comes out in favor of the Ducks. Let's send out to the blue line. Cross it over. Bowden presses. Loose out front. Larison sends it out to the wall. And Ducks bring it back into the corner. Wall side. Back to the corner. Try centering that pass. Larison picks that one up. Loudon sends it back to Larison. Larison wires it down. And we are 1:16 remaining as Rubino, Baldy, Hodson and Creel come in. For the PK. 5:58 in the second. Creel in for the puck drop. Ducks pick that one up at the dot. Creel keeps them pinned along the boards there at the blue line. Back along the boards. And puck gets cleared on their own accord by Anaheim. Creel there along the hash marks. And they send it in. Baldy gets there, working by himself, sends it around. Loudon presses, and Ducks saying, we want none of that, send it down the other direction. And that makes the neutral zone. Creel there on the press. Crossing pass, Ducks walk it in. Rubino sends them wide. Shot ushered off to the side by Kobe. And Rubino working back behind the goal line. Ducks pick that one up. 15 seconds left. Shot couldn't connect. And Baldy's going to bring that one through. He's got time to kill. 9 seconds left. Trying to hit Rubino in motion. That's going to be offsides. All right, looks like 6 seconds left. Davis and Kalea will come in for the puck drop in the neutral zone with Larson and Martin. Davis in for the face-off. Comes back in favor of the Ducks. Kalea on the press. Chipped off the boards. And we're back to 5-on-5. Martin sends him wide. Davis comes in to support. Davis comes in to assist down in the corner, send around the boards. Out of side with Larson. Scroggum almost gets the clear. Martin is able to steal the puck away, send it along the boards, out to Scroggum, ties him up, and it's a foot race the other direction. Davis on the forecheck. He's got Kalea with him. Sends it across. Kalea with the shot gets sent off to the side by the goalie. Great sequence by Gorman on the rush. 4:03 remaining. Goalie able to hit that post before the shot went in. Face off in the Gales' offensive zone. Tritton, Bullwinkle, and Jennings, Baldy, and Rubino at the blue line. Ducks control it back behind their own goal line. Trying to cycle through there. Bullwinkle sends it out front. Comes out to Baldy. Baldy out to Rubino. Slice slot. Shot. Off a body. Goes up and over the net. Rubino picks that one up. Shot. Blocker save or pad save out wide. Baldy unable to make that pass. Drops it back for Jennings. Back to Baldy. Baldy runs out of room, and it comes all the way around the boards. Tritton on the forecheck to pick that one up. Jennings has law on the boards. 3:22 remaining in the second period. Back to Baldy. Baldy with a shot. Tips. Follow-up shot. Goal! Jennings picks up the loose change. And it's leftovers for Jennings to make it a 2-0 game with 3:12 remaining. 21 shots on goal to 4 for Gorman. Hodson, Parsons, Nervegna, Posner, and Martin. Puck comes out to Martin. Martin chips it up along, hits the ref. Parsons gets it through anyways, and that pass is going to be an icing. It's going to come on back to the left. And Baldy with the assist on that one. Face off to the goalie's right. in the Duck zone. Nevegna in for the puck drop. 3 minutes even now in the second. Gorman wins it along the wall. Hodson working there with Parsons. And Nevegna comes in on the defensive side, picks it up. Back to the Posner. Posner shot. Couldn't get enough on it. And it's loose back behind the goal line. Nevegna's got some room. Out to Parsons. Parsons back to Posner. Back to Parsons on the wall. Leaves it behind. Hodson tied up back behind the play. Nevegna sends it through. Ducks defenseman picks it up and brings it across. Ducks back in the Gale zone. Crossing pass. Loose out front. No one there for Anaheim, thankfully. Crossing pass deflected out, and Parsons has it the other way. 3-on-1. Sends it across. Loose out front. Martin comes in to support. Hodson gives a huge hit behind the goal. And he's going to get to that one as well. Trying to feed it across to the blue line. Martin picks it up. Wires it back the other direction to Parsons. Back to Posner at the blue line. Shot. Deflected wide by the goalie. Still in play. Almost bounced back over to the crease. Out to Posner. Posner keeps it in play. Ducks already in motion. And they have to come back to support. And they get to clear the old emergency icing maneuver. .134 remaining in the second period. Score 2-0 in favor of Gorman. Folks, Loudon, Creel, Baldy, and Larison. Shot on net, gets sent wide. Ducks pick it up along the hash mark, send it out to Baldy, keeps it in play. Scoots through, but Baldy says hello. Creel's able to walk that one across through traffic. Feeds it through. Folks trying to feed that one through the slot from behind the net. As Creel goes in to let the goalie know what he's thankful for this holiday season. 1:13 remaining in the second period. Folks in for the puck drop. And looks like a Duck player is going to head out. Not sure. It looks like he has a possible wardrobe malfunction here as he makes his way off the bench. Comes out to Larison. Larison shot. Glove save. As number 44 for the Ducks heads out. 1:08 remaining. And we'll do it again. Same side, same place. Gales win it back along the wall. Fed down to Larison, who sends it back around the boards.
1 minute left to play.
Loudon keeps it in the play. 1 minute left in the second. Loudon feeds it to the Folks with poke checked off. Ducks lose it out front. Folks picks it back up. Folks looking for a passing option through the slot there. Creel ties him up, takes him down. And brought back in by Larison. Shot off a body, goes wide. Folks reloads back to Baldy. Shot. That looked like it went in, went just to the left of the post. And Ducks pick it up at the blue line. They walk it through. Creel's going to get in trouble for holding. And with 18.2 left, Gales are going to go on the PK. Rubino, Posner, Hodson, and Tritton in for the PK now. Ducks win it back. Shot. Tip, save, Kobe. Shot off the post. Second shot, loose on the other side. Save, Kobe. Follow-up shot goes wide. Back behind the goal line. Ducks send it across. 3 seconds left. Man posted out front, couldn't connect and get a shot off. Rubino holds that one in to kill it off. And that was probably the best sequence the Ducks have had all day. Gales going into the third period now. I apologize, I didn't change the scoreboard. In the third period, .142 remaining in the PK as we go into the third. Gorman with a 2-0 lead. Goal from Jennings and a shorthanded goal from Martin. Shots on goal, 23-7 in favor of Gorman. The Ducks almost doubling their shot on goal count in the waning seconds of the second period. .15 up on the board. See how we kick off the PK here. We'll have Hodgson, Tritton, Larison, and Baldy in to kick this one off. All right, Ducks win the face-off back into their zone. Ducks can't close doors apparently, as they finally get that one closed up. Picked up by Hodgson. Ducks able to break out the other side, feed it across. Poke checked off. Baldy's gonna get there into the corner, reverses it back across, hits a body. Ducks scoop it up. And Larison sends it out along the boards. It's gonna get picked up by Tritton and chipped over. 1:09 remaining in the PK. Crossing pass, tipped up, still in play. That probably could have been an offsides there, but no whistle. Ducks walk it through. Tritton accosting the Duck player. Comes out along the wall, back to the high slot. Far side. Larison tying up the forward there, and not sure what happened. Looks like the net may be off. And it is. Loudon, Folks, Rubino, and I believe that is Martin. It is. And then we're going to do the face-off out in the neutral zone. Folks in for the puck drop. Gales win it back. Rubino chips it across into the neutral zone. And the Ducks forced to regroup at their blue line. Folks able to intercept that one and chip it off again. Comes out at the blue line. Cross pass. Shot. Goes wide. Comes out. And it's going to make the neutral zone. See if Gorman tries to get in a change here. They do not. Shot blocked by Martin. Martin's able to get possession. There's a shorthanded goal already in this game. Makes the line. Gales back to 5-on-5. Davis comes in. It's tied up along the goal, the center line. Lobbed up and out, and that's going to hit a rafter. And to bring this back, most likely center ice. Scroggum, Davis, Kalea, Larison, and Posner. We're going to do this just outside the Gales' defensive zone. 13:07 remaining in the third. Gales leading 2-0. Davis in for the puck drop. Wins it back. Oh, no. Play is going to send it the other direction. They're going to wave off any icing. Sent around, in comes Davis. Comes out to Larison. Out to Scroggum. Davis goes back for a regroup out to Posner to Larison. Scroggum chips that one in, and the goalie's going to cover that one. .40 remaining in the third. Gales win it back to Rubino at the blue line. Jennings, Tritton, Volwinkle, Rubino and Baldy. Rubino sends it across out to Volwinkle. He's got Jennings in the slot. Tritton comes in to support. It's tied up. Ducks trying to clear their zone. Cross pass picked up by Baldy. Could have been an offsides there. And the Ducks pinned back in their zone. Stretch pass out to the center ice. Volwinkle picks that one up. Takes a huge hit, and that's going to be a penalty on the Ducks. Gales going on the power play. Dervigna, Parsons, Martin, Larison, and Jennings. Jennings in for the face-off. Ducks send it around the board. Bouncing puck off some snow there along the wall. Larison keeps it pinned out to Rubino. Sorry, Dervigna. Parsons drops it back to Martin. Shot. Loose. Covered. Jennings jumping up to let that one go through the 5-hole. Off the face mask of the goalie. Goalie checking on his gear now. Same crew as before. Jennings in for the puck drop. 11:47 remaining. 1:42 in the power play. Gales win that one. Parsons sends it back to Martin. Back to Parsons. Martin now. Larison couldn't field that one cleanly. Martin has to send back out to the wall. Dervigna comes into support. Also runs out of room. Parsons to Martin. Gets tied up, and it comes back to the other direction in the neutral zone. Martin keeps it pinned. Martin in the neutral zone. Out to Jennings. Sorry, to Larison. Fed out to Parsons. Trying to send over to Jennings on the far side. It's tied up by the Ducks. And out of reach. 55 seconds left. Martin has got pressure on him. Brings it back through center ice. Sends it across to Jennings. Shot. Blocked. Martin brings it across. He's got no one there. Parsons, sorry. In comes Rubino. Dervigna chips it in. Loose out front. Rubino couldn't get a shot off. 25 seconds left. Back into the neutral zone now. Jennings has to tag up. And it comes out the other side. Puck comes out to Jennings. Makes the zone. Jennings sends it across. Loose out front. Gets taken down. Baldy comes into support. Up in the corner. 5 seconds left.
Team 16 Anaheim Jr.
Davis in now. Chipped across. Not cleared. Sent down low. Loose out front. Parsons shot. Loose. Follow-up shot. Goal. Jennings with the second goal for the game. His second goal. Correction. Creel, Wowden, Folks Posner and Larison. Puck comes out in favor of the Ducks. Chip it up. Larison's there to send it back the other direction.
Assisted by number 12, William Parsons, and number 6, Jeffrey Baldy.
Baldy and I believe Parsons with the assist on Jennings' goal. That one's going to be an offsides. Webden didn't get enough of that foot trailing. .9:36 remaining. Faced off in the neutral zone. Folks in for the puck drop. Comes out along the walls. And that's going to be up in the netting. We're going to do this now back into the Ducks defensive zone. 9:31 remaining in the third. Shots on goal, 25-9 in favor of Gorman. Folks in for the puck drop. And they're going to wave off, folks. In comes Creel. Ducks win it back into their corner. Wowden says, that's mine. Comes out around the boards. Larison picks that up. Shot. Two players for Gorman having to jump over that one. Folks comes in, takes a reverse hit. Posner chips it around the forward. Creel sends it in. Ducks reverse it back the other direction. Bouncing puck again out to Posner. Posner keeps it on the Duck side of the ice. As does Wowden. Almost had a rush the other direction. Fed it through to Creel, opposite side of he was looking. 8:50 remaining in this third. Larison chips that back down low. Comes out to Larison again. He's got a little bit of room. Shot. Goal! And Larison makes it a 4-0 game. All right. 8:39 remaining. Gales up 4-0. 26-9 shots on goal. Jennings in for the puck drop. Gales win that back. Voelkel ties up the Duck player. On the forecheck. Voelkel reloads back to Martin. Tipped in by Jennings. That's going to be an icing. And the long skate back to the other side. Ducks win it back to their side. Clears all the way out. Nope, that Gorman sent it that way. At least so say the refs. As a reminder, we have a game tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, where Gorman will be taking on the Junior Kings AA2. Ducks come away with the win on that one. Try to get a shot off. Martin ties him up. Voelkel, Tritton, Jennings, Martin, and Rubino. Ducks have it along the wall. Trying to find an exit pass. Jennings just decides to pin him. Chipped across. Out to Tritton. Tritton's got Voelkel. Tritton sends it down low. Voelkel comes in, able to steal the puck. He's got Tritton out front. Sends it in the corner. Tritton comes in to support. Out to Baldy. Gets it picked up by a Duck. Larison's going to grab that one at the Gales blue line. Send it across. Ducks are going to grab that, though. They are offsides. That should have been blown, but Larison's going to bring it up with one goal already. Bouncing puck over to Tritton's stick. Couldn't field it. Nevegnin now dangles around. Feeds it back to the blue line. Baldy walks it up. Out to Nevegnin. And that's going to get picked up by the Ducks. Crossing pass. Misconnection. And Larison sends it across out to Baldy. Chipped across, and Gale's going to go for a partial change there. Nevegnin keeps that in play. Gale send it around the corner, out to Volwinkle. Hodson feeds it back to the blue line, out of reach of Larison, and they're going to have to regroup. Larison feeds it through, gets turned over at center ice. Picked back up, and Gorman sends it down low. Larison going for a change. Comes out on the boards, and the Ducks on the forecheck the other direction. Parsons there to press him out to the outside. Tries reversing. Parsons says no and steals his lunch money. Gets taken off the puck, though. Ducks looking for a passing option. Slot, shot, blocker save. Sent wide. Out to Martin. Martin's going to chip it through, and that's going to get waved off. Parsons is going to be the first man there. Davis comes in. It's loose out front. Dead back out. Ducks come across. Davis on the forecheck to keep it in. Ducks do get the clear. And Ducks lob it in to Gale's defensive zone. 5:35 remaining in the third. Posner makes the line, sends it in, it goes on the forecheck. Parsons back as defenseman in favor, in exchange for Posner. Comes out, chipped across, one-on-one the other direction. Martin gets a stick in there and sends it wide. Picked up by the Ducks, brought it around, shot, couldn't connect. Chipped up, Hodson gets the clear. Hodson with a long shift right now. Davis comes in to press. Ducks walk it in, left behind again. Parsons brings it across. Davis and Parsons on the forecheck. Feeds it out to Davis. Davis, shot. Deflected wide. Davis comes in, separates him from the puck, comes out to the wall. Ducks pick that one up, chip it off the glass. And Rubino's going to grab that one. Rubino's going to walk it up, chips along the boards out to Kalea. Kalea continues, and Rubino continues on the forecheck. He's got Kalea back behind the goal line for support. Rubino walks it through, shot. No one there. Comes out to Baldy at the blue line. Shot off a body, loose in the slot. Scroggin comes in. Couldn't come away with it. Sorry, that was Kalea. And Ducks have an opportunity the other direction. Scroggin comes in, push him out through the crease. No Ducks. Timmy brings it across. Got Scroggin with him. Shot, bouncing puck off a stick. Scroggin's going to pick that one up. Walks it across. Feeds it out. Shot. Blocker save. Sorry, pad save. Larison feeds it the other direction. 3:34 remaining. Off a body, goes out into the corner, Folks. Out to Kalea. Chips it off out to Larison. Larison with one goal already. Deflected loose out front. Folks couldn't finish it. And Folks takes a hit. Gale still have a huge snow pile there. Kept in play by Martin, this time up and over and off his glove. It's a massive snow pile outside the Ducks bench there. You've seen the puck ramping up and over the heads of the coaches from time to time. Creel, Folks, Loudon, Posner. Ducks don't close doors. I think I've said that before here. Maybe it's the whole not having fingers or a thumb, right? And the faceoff's going to come on back into the neutral zone. .255 remaining in the third. Rubino picks that one up, feeds it up to Creel, gets stuffed though. Chipped it off to the neutral zone. Loudon almost gets there before the Ducks. Rubino keeps it in play, chips it across, couldn't walk it in, comes back. Folks gets tied up trying to send it down low. And he does. And then just sent around the boards. Rowden's going to get there first, as he usually does. Shot, glove save. Creel says hi, exchanging pie recipes with the goalie. 2:27 remaining in the third. Shots on goal, 29-10 in favor of Gorman. Jennings, Tritton, Bowinkle, Larison, and Baldy. And Gales win it back to the blue line, out of reach of Baldy. Has to regroup with Larison. He crosses out to Tritton. Jennings sitting there down low. Bowinkle has it out front. And goalie able to cover that one before some damage was done. Same lineup as before, 2:09 remaining. Puck's in around the boards, out into the corner. Jennings says hello. Shows you what he's thankful for in the corner there. Ducks get the clear out of the neutral zone. Send it across. Stuffed by Bowinkle. Ducks make the zone eventually, though. Try to get a shot off. Backhanded shot goes up and over into the netting, and stoppage of play with 1:44 remaining. Ducks win that one. Martin ties up the Duck. Vegna walks this one through, sends it down low. Hodson comes in, bodies a guy against the boards there. Vegna sent it through the slot, no one there, off a body. Hodson has him in the corner, comes out to the wall. Martin, Rubino walks it up, shot off the body and goes up and over, and goalie's able to cover that one. 1:10 remaining. Same lineup as before. Hodson, Parsons, Nervegna. Actually, Hodson heading back. Not sure what's happening here. Looks like Calais is going to come in. And they drop the puck while Calais is en route. Kept in play by Martin. Calais feeds it out to Nervegna, just out of reach. Looks like we're going to have a penalty. Cross check. And the Ducks are going to head to the box. Parsons, Nervegna, Jennings, Martin, and Rubino. 58.6 seconds remaining.
16.
Comes out to Martin. Martin feeds it across to Nervegna. Nervegna at the blue line, chips along the wall. Gales needing to get one here. Keep the points up. Loose out front. Poke check by Ducks the other direction. Parsons on the back check. Gales tie it up and bring it out. No penalty on that one. Nervegna, lone man back there. Sends out to Martin. Ducks pick it up, change it the other direction. No offsides there. 28 seconds left. Martin passes it to himself out in the corner, and I think we're just going to kind of do a little passing exercises here to kill this one off. Out to Jennings. Missed that one. Jennings has it pinned along the board, sends it out. 12 seconds left. Comes out to Rubino. Rubino's got Nervegna, sends it out to Parsons, bouncing puck to the Ducks. And kind of just seems, and yep, that's going to wrap it. All right. Gorman now 2-0. So far through the tournament. Next game, 6:30 p.m. here at the Las Vegas Ice Center against the Junior Kings. We'll see how the boys do in that one as they head into the 4th round robin game tomorrow morning against the Utah Dogs. All right, that's going to wrap it up here. We'll see you this evening.